Hey, Cheren Kov, what's up? Thanks for the like. Welcome to the stream. We have our first streamer in the house, Cheren Kov, on Facebook. Follow natin yung mga Beshiewap. Thank you, Roberto. Hi, Kuya Bart, ang tagal ko di nakadalaw. Okay lang, no worries. Walang problema. Salamat sa pagdalaw, Cheren Kov. Padaan, Mr. Pogi, good evening. Mommy Babes, what's up? Thank you, Mommy Babes, for dropping by. Ate Fe, thanks for the like. Wala. Echo Navarro, you are such a beautiful person. What a thank you, Echo. Thank you for dropping by on Facebook as well. Welcome to our stream. Let me just set up my stream real quick. Mahina ang signal dito. Okay lang, Mami Babes. Wala pang problema. Hey, Aster, what's up? Thanks for tuning in on Twitch. Ate Fe, thanks for the share. Echo, thanks for the like. Welcome to our stream. I'll just go ahead and set up our stream real quick so we can already begin our flight. We will be using VATSIM for this flight, and VATPIL is actually fully staffed right now from delivery to ground to control. They're all online right now, so we're gonna get full ATC services tonight. Gusto ko palaging nasa bintana ng airplane. Actually ako rin, Roberto, kasi magandang view pag nasa window seat ka. Saan tayo lilipad, kuya? Panglao, Bohol Panglao tayo tonight. So we're flying from Manila to Panglao. So that's Bohol Panglao Airport. Ayan, so while we are prepping the stream, I would just like to remind everyone that we are cross-posted on Facebook on the pages of Darmoning, JC Gaming, Servin, and Team LKV, so please support them as well on Facebook and follow them. And speaking of Facebook, of course, we'll be having a poll as well, and the poll question will be related to the destination for tonight, which is Bohol. So let me just set that up real quick. Hey, Raquels123, thanks for the follow. Sharon Kov, ikaw ba yan? Raquels123, is that you? Okay, let me just set up the poll question so we can already open it. There. Hi, rerun ulit ni Cuphead. Oh, really? Rerun? How much? How many kudos? Gusto ko yung may dog sa airport. Correct. Yes, Echo. Ano yan? K9 yan. Oo. Bomb sniffing dog. Hindi pa ako ready. Wala pang showbox. Yes, it's me. Thank you, Cheren Kavaya. Thank you, Roberto. Uy, Mark Cinquanco Evangelista, thanks for the like. Nakabalik na ba kayong Canada, Mark? Hindi na tayo nakapag-set. Busy kasi. Ayan, so our poll question again will be related to our destination for tonight, which is Bohol. And the question is, what is the capital of Bohol? So what is the capital of Bohol? Two choices. Is it Tagbilaran City? Or is it Taebilaran City? So go ahead and cast your votes if you are on Facebook, and then later at the end of the stream, we will reveal the answer with the most number of votes. There. Buti pa yung bomb sumisinghot ng aso. Hindi. Baliktad. Yung aso yung sumisinghot. Wag yung bomb. Speak up, singhot, nababay ako. Wait lang. Ayan, nawala. Okay. Nawala yung bahin ko. Okay, so let's go ahead. Did I miss anything? Yeah. Let me just share my stream. So I'll be sharing my stream, and then we can open the stream already. So wait. Let me just share my stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And then let's go ahead and fly after this. Or let's open the stream rather. Oops, I forgot something. There. Okay, one more. I have to share this. I have to share. Let's share. Let's share our stream. Yes. Prom. Is the streamers and us there? Sorry. Okay, cool. Done with the share. Let's go. Let's do this. There. Roberto, thanks for the share as well. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo. There. Okay, so let's open the stream. Welcome mga Beshiewap. Welcome to Borg's Gaming channel, and this is our Flight Thursday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are flying from Manila to Panglao. So that's in Bohol. Bohol Panglao Airport. And we are actually multi-streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So please support me by following me on Facebook and Twitch, and by subscribing to my YouTube channel. And please like and share the stream as well. I'm also an Epic Games partner. You can also support me in Epic Games by using my creator tag BORGGAMING. That's spelled as BORG Gaming. Just one word. Please use that whenever you purchase a game or a DLC on Epic Games to support me as an Epic Games partner. So thank you in advance. Mabuhay po kayong lahat hanggang gusto niyo. Okay. So I guess that's it. We can already fly right now. So we're Philippine 27. So that's we will be using VATSIM for this flight. Again, all ATCs are online right now on VATSIM, or VATFIL to be specific. So we have the delivery, the ground, the tower, approach, up to the control. So we will be getting a full ATC services for this flight. So again, flying from Manila to Panglao. Okay. So I guess we can already start our flight for tonight. Uy, paring Jap, thanks for the like. We have another streamer in the house. Oatmeal Oats on Facebook and YouTube. So please also support Oatmeal Oats by following him on Facebook and by subscribing to his YouTube channel. Palidad na. Correct. Palidad. Palidad na talaga. Okay, let me just get my checklist ready. Okay, so let's fly. Let's go inside the cockpit and let's start this flight. This one. Okay, cool. So let's get ready. So first, let's open our EFB. So you can check our flight plan for tonight. So again, we are flying from Ninoy Aquino International Airport to Bohol Panglao Principal Airport. So that's RPLL to RPSP, Romeo Papa Lima Lima to Romeo Papa Sierra Papa. This is our route, which we already filed using simbrief.com, and we already filed it on VATSIM, but we're gonna check that out later as well, because we have the delivery or full ATC services online right now in Manila. So for our flight plan that was generated by scenebrief.com, so we will be taking off from runway 06 via the Ipata to Romeo departure, direct Ipata to Bravo 462, Masbate Whiskey 8 Batay, and then Batay 1 Papa, and then we'll be landing at Panglao via runway 03. So that's our filed flight plan, and we're gonna request for clearance in a bit. Hey Chowder, what's up? Thanks for tuning in on Twitch. Tol, buhayin na natin ulit yung World War Z. Inan-install ko na pre. Kulang na yung space ko for Microsoft Flight Simulator. O tsaka lesson na yung yung days ko ng streaming eh. Nag-office na kasi ulit kami. Ayan. Okay, so that's our flight plan for tonight. If you want to fly with me, you can use this flight plan route, but I'll go ahead and request for the clearance later from our delivery. So right now we have the ground online. We also have the tower, the approach. Ground will be the one to give the clearance, or he's also handling the delivery, and we also have Manila Control online right now. So let's just check the 80s. For the 80s, we have information Delta for RPLL. So time is 1400 Zulu. Arrivals, expect RNP runway 06 approach. Departures, expect RNAV runway 06 and runway 13 in use. So we have wind is calm actually. So calm wind, nice. And then Visibility is more than 10 kilometers. We have a few clouds at 2,500 feet. Temperature is 25. Dew point is 21. QNH 1013. So NOTAMs rather. Ensure transponder is on mode Charlie before push and start. Avoid radio checks. Pre-departure clearance available. Advise controller on initial contact. You have information Delta. There. So advise you have information Delta. So that's our 84 RPLL. So let's get ready to fly. Let's set up our aircraft. So battery masters 1 and 2 on. Okay, ground power unit. Let's wait for the ground power unit to be attached. There. Let's wait for it to turn green. There, so that means it's already attached. So let's now call on the fuel truck. And let's turn on the external power. Cool. So for the adheres, let's align 132. Crew oxygen supply on. Strobe lights auto. Seatbelt signs on. No smoking sign auto. Emergency exit signs armed. Then annunciator lights test. So let's check all of the lights. So nothing is broken. All is lit. So check. Let's do an APU fire test. Check. Engine 1 fire test. And then engine 2 fire test. All are good. Okay, let's now connect the jet bridge. And let's begin the boarding process. Okay, jet bridge is connected. There. Okay, baggage truck. And catering truck. Okay, connected. So let's now begin boarding process. So let's put it under reel. So we have a total of 144 passengers for this flight. So we're not full. The full flight actually consists of 174 passengers. So that means we're 30 passengers short for this flight. So let's begin the boarding process. Boarding time is around 13 minutes. So that will give us enough time to prep the cockpit. Okay, so while our passengers are boarding, let's set up the panel brightness. So this is a day flight, so we can actually set all to 50%. Should not be that glare, so much glare. Just the right amount of brightness. So that's 50%. Okay, 50. And then 50. There. ECAM also. Let's set it up to 50%. Okay. And then MCDU. Okay, we're good. Floodlight. Hey, Kuya Jom Dumalag. Thanks for the like. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we will not we will not set up our squawk code yet because we have an online delivery, so we're gonna request for clearance first. But before that, let's check our controls. So for our flight controls, just making sure that our flight stick is okay. There's really something wrong with the rudder. Okay, I think we're good. And then our throttle, toga, flex, climb, idle, reverse thrust. Okay, fully operational. Our engines. Okay, cool. Speed brake. Ground spoilers, armed, disarmed. Laps. Ignition. Cool. Then brakes. Cool. Everything's working. Very good. Ingat sa paglipad ha. Uy, si Baba ba pala to, si Kuya Chom. Ikaw pala yan, Baba. Thank you, thank you. And actually, we have another streamer in the house, Rex Diazomne on Twitch. Please also support Rex Diazomne on twitch.tv. Thank you, Baba. Tara, follow guys na. Okay, so I think we're good here. I'm gonna do a quick radio check on my own just to make sure that our radio is working. So I'm gonna tune into 121.5, which is the same as what we have here on our co-pilot seat, and let's do a radio check. Radio check 1 2 3. Yeah. I can hear myself clear. Just cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and tune into control or ground rather. So this is ground, Manila ground, and then next will be tower. So let's go ahead and set that to standby as well. So we will now request for our clearance from the ground. So we are at Bay 45 Terminal 2, requesting for IFR to Panglao, flight level 3900, runway 06. Okay. What's the AT's information again? Let me just check, just to be sure. We still have information Delta. Okay, cool. Let's request for clearance. Manila ground, good evening, Philippine 27.
Philippine 27, Manila ground, good evening.
Manila ground, Philippine 27 at Terminal 2, Bay 45, with information Delta, requesting IFR to Panglao, runway 06, flight level 3900.
Philippine 27, cleared to Panglao. Expect radar vectors to Ipata. Then flight plan route, climb runway heading on departure. Climb 7,000 feet, initially squawk 4401.
Cleared to Panglao. Sorry, apologies. Cleared to Panglao. Radar, expect radar vectors to Ipata. Fly runway headings, climb 7,000, initially squawk 4401. Philippine 27.
Philippine 27, feedback is correct. Manila QNH 1013, advised on ready.
Kuya Jam Dumalig sent 50 stars.
Will advise when ready for push and start. Philippine 27. Cool. We're cleared to Panglao. Uy, Kuya Jom, thanks for the 50 stars. Let's ibababa, oh. Let's pin that. Thank you, bababa. Maraming salamat sa pa 50 stars. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo. Ayan. Pa-shoutout sir kay streamer hahahakat. Streamer hahakat. Sige, ayan. Shoutout as per Echo Navarro. Shoutout to streamer hashtag hahakat. Ayan, hahakat. Tama ba? Baka sumobra yung haha ko doon. Again, thank you, bababa. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo. Okay, wait. Let's now set up our aircraft. So squawk is 4401. Okay. And then we're cleared to Ipata, but we will be expecting radar vector, so that means we will fly the runway heading and climb 7,000 initially as per the clearance delivery. So we are gonna cancel our SID. We will not be using the Ipata 2 Romeo SID, since as per our delivery or as per our clearance, we will be expecting radar vectors to Ipata. Okay, so fuel services is already here. So how many fuel do we need? We need 5.7 tons of fuel. So let's actually start that right now. Okay, so we're now refueling. So there's the fuel truck. So we're gonna get back to it in a bit. Okay, so let's set up our flight plan. So let me just check first that we have our flight plan here. Okay, so radar vectors to Ipata, runway 06, Ipata Bravo 462, Masba Whiskey 8, Batay 1 Papa. Okay.
Ground
And
unit
then,
Filipino 105.
Okay, so let's go ahead and check Navigraph for this. Let's check our
Philippine
waypoint
1104 at Bay
or our flight
35821
plan.
request up clearance to Iloilo flight level 290 runway 06 for departure.
Iloilo. Hey, what happened? Sorry. No, I have to import that from simbrief.com pala. Okay, so RPLL to RPSP. Let's check that out.
On departure, climb 7,000 feet.
Okay, so we're not gonna take the Ipata 2 Romeo departure. So let's just check here. Okay, there. So we are currently at Bay 45 and then we will be pushing back later. Probably to Sierra 11. We will expect that runway 06. So we're taking off from runway 06. Runway heading is 061. So we're gonna key that in later on our EFIB. Okay. And then after this, so we will be climbing initially to 7,000 runway heading and then we will be passed on to approach after that. So for Batay, so we have an online controller right now, or Manila control is also online. So this is gonna be our Batay 1 Papa. So as per simbrief.com, we can take Batay 1 Papa arrival. So Batay 1 Papa. That's gonna be from Batay. We're gonna track Mike Charlie Tango or Mactan, and then we will be tracking Tubig, then to Daisy. Let's check. Sorry, transition level is flight level 130, and then Batay 1 Papa is from Batay to Mactan VOR to Tubig to Daisy to Pinat at or above 5,000 feet. So 5,000 feet is our initial descent altitude. So to Quises at or above 4,000. And then for our approach, let's check here. So we're being given RNAV runway 03 transition kisses. So let's add that. There, Peanut, Kisses, and then after Kisses we will begin or commence our approach. So by Kisses we should be at or above 4,000 feet and then maximum of 250 knots. So we can actually take Kisses. Later we can key it in on our MCDU and then at or above 4,000. And then for our approach, let's check. So for the approach, missed approach, climb on course 033, so 4,000 feet is also our missed approach altitude. Turn right direct to Peanut to Kisses and hold or as instructed by ATC. So we will be tracking Peanut and then we will hold at Kisses or as instructed by ATC. Do not exceed 230 knots until Peanut, and then Kisses we can max is 250, but during the hold our max should be 230. And then after Kisses at 4,000 feet we should be descending to 2,700 at or above 2,700 by Sierra Papa 03 Alpha. And our FDA will be 2,000 feet mandatory at Sierra Papa 03 Bravo. We will be using a 3-degree glide path to land on runway 03. So that's going to be our flight plan, and this is our runway for Panglao. So this is runway 03. I'm guessing we won't be able to break enough to get off at Echo 2, so probably we're gonna turn around using the turnaround pad to exit via Echo 2 and then taxi to terminal. Okay, so that's gonna be our flight plan. We can now actually key it in on our MCDU. So let's set up our MCDU now. Ayan, napadaan lang Kuya Borg, ganti lang since madalas ka rin dumaan. Out na may patalog rin, happy swimming. Thank you Baba, maraming salamat. Tingnan mo, ginantihan pa tayo. Ayan, thank you Baba, maraming salamat sa pagdaan. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto na. Call guys tayo bukas kung avail ka. Okay, so let's set up our MCDU. So FMGC, MCDU, ATSU, and then AOC menu, init press, init data request. Okay, so boarding is already completed, just in time. So init, let's initialize. Okay, so there's our flight plan number. So clear, and then IRS in it. We are here, IRS 1 aligned on GPS. Let's just check the coordinates. Charts taxi and Terminal 2 parking bay coordinates. So we are actually at Bay 45. So for Bay 45, we have N1430.6 east, sorry, 6 north, and then east 121.0. Yep. Okay, we are good.
Appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to
So
ask.
let's request for the
Welcome
win.
aboard.
Cool. So initialize is done. Let's go to our flight plan. So RPLL. So our departure is runway 06. So we will not be using any SID for this flight because there's an online approach right now. So we will be flying runway heading. And then of course there's gonna be a flight plan discontinuity because approach will be the one to vector us to Ipata. Okay. So let's just go ahead and check our flight plan for that. Hey, Mod Rebecca, thanks for the share. What's up? Tulog na kayo gabi na. Grabe naman. Tulog na agad. Okay, so we don't have actually any constraints for this for our departure because we will not be using any SID. So after Ipata, we will be tracking Masbate to Batay, and then of course there's a flight plan discontinuity right now unless we will select our arrival, and we are actually expecting our nav 03 approach. How come there's no star indicated here? So that means we have to do it ourselves, right? Yep. Okay, so that's fine. This will just actually take a while because of we have to do this manually. Okay, so I'll be going back to our arrival. So we will be using the again Batay 1 Papa arrival. So that means after Batay we have to track Mactan. So that's Mike Charlie Tango. Yep, there's no star indicated here. So Mike Charlie Tango there. So that's the one with 306 miles. Okay, and then after that we're gonna track Too Big. Okay, so after Too Big we're gonna track Daisy. So let's set it up right now because Manila Control might go offline later. So at least we already have we've already inputted our star just in case. So after Daisy, that's gonna be Peanut. Okay, so after Peanut, at Peanut we should be at or above 5,000 feet. So let's also key that in. Send. Return. Okay. Bata, Masbate, Batay, Mactan, Too Big, Daisy, and then Peanut at or above 5,000. Then after Peanut, we should be tracking Kisses. Okay, and then at Kisses, we should be at or above 4,000 feet, maximum of 250 knots. So 250, and then at or above 4,000 feet. Kisses there. Okay. Sorry, did I enter at or above as well for Peanut? Can't remember. No, I didn't. So we have to actually enter at or above 5,000 or else it will be mandatory. There. So at or above 5,000 and then Kisses and Peanut and then Kisses. Then after Kisses, we're gonna track Sierra Papa 03 Alpha. That's 2,700, which is actually correct. And then we will be tracking Sierra Papa 03 Bravo mandatory 2000. So we will clear this flight plan discontinuity, and hopefully we will be seeing an updated flight plan on our navigational display. So let's check that out. Let's turn on constraints for now, and then let's check our flight plan. Okay, so we are expecting radar vectors to Ipata, and then after
Manila
Ipata,
Ground,
so that's
Filipino
going to be
04 at
Masbate,
Bay 35
Patay,
push and start for
Mactan,
06.
Tubig, and then Daisy, Pinat
Philippine 110
at or above
push and
5,000,
start.
and then Kisses at or above 4,000 at 250 knots, and then Sierra Papa 03 Alpha.
Push and start approved.
Um,
Sierra 8.
how come it shows
Under attack.
RPSP?
Filipino 04.
Oh, this is weird actually. Ooh, I see. That's why. And then we should be landing at RPSP 03. There. So there's no RPSP 03. Okay, that's fine. We can use this instead. So that's gonna be from Sierra Papa 03 Bravo at, let's see, 033. So 033, and then the distance is, what's the distance? I'm checking. That's 6 miles from runway 03. 6.0. There. Then let's store that, and hopefully
Information echoes firm.
there. So we're good. So there's something wrong with the flight plan for RPSP. So that's the reason why. Okay, let's actually clear RPSP for this. I can't actually clear RPSP. That's weird. That's fine. Unfortunately, there's a bug, but we've already keyed in the correct one, so we should at least be okay. After Sierra Papa 03 Bravo, let's just, of course, we're gonna disconnect the autopilot by then before we land at runway 03. So I think we're good. Yeah, there's a problem with not sure why, but I've actually selected, yeah, no star, right? And then insert. I did that. Yeah, still it's the same. That's fine. Just remind me, I just need to make sure that I activate the approach after we reach after Kisses. Okay, cool. So there's a bug with the flight plan. That's fine. You can do that. Okay, so we're good with this. So let's now, so we're done with our flight plan, secondary flight plan. I just need to check that radnav check, and then fuel pred. So for the fuel pred, we have 34.7 zero fuel weight center of gravity. So let's keep that in, and then 5.8 tons of fuel. Okay, and then we're gonna compute for our performance. So let's see, 34.7 of ZFWCG. I'm just gonna check for that trim. 34.7, so that's 5, so that's a 1 actually. We can do it 1.1. 35, 34.7. Yeah, it's 1, down 1. Okay, so let's go to perf. I'm using the A32NX performance calculator to compute for the flex to temp for our takeoff configuration. Okay, so RPLL, we are taking off from runway 06. So let's calculate. So flaps 1 should be okay, and there's our flex. So flaps 1 is okay, and then of course that's gonna be down 1.0, and then flex to temp is 68. Our V1 is 145. VR is 145, and then V2 is 150. Okay, transition altitude is 11,000 feet. So our perf is set. Okay, so let's go back to our checklist. Let's do our checklist. So battery masters 1 and 2 on, external power is on, strobe lights auto, adhere sa line 132, AP on engine fire tests check, instruments and displays brightness set, seatbelt sign on, no smoking sign auto, emergency exit sights armed, annunciator lights test. So we've already requested for our IFR clearance. We now have information echo. So MCDU setup, so diff strip, correct, and then predictive wind shear. We can now turn that on and then lock the cockpit. Okay, so cockpit preparation checklist complete. Moving on to FCU FIS setup as per. So our fuel is already completed. We can now disconnect the fuel truck. There. Let's check the AP's information again. So we have, oh, tower is already offline. Doc John is already offline. What happened? Okay, it's okay. Let's just set this to standby for approach.
Malagra,
Let's see.
Airfield 28, good evening.
80s is information echo. Arrivals still the same. Runway 06 and runway 13 in use. QNH
Ground Airfield
1013.
28, Airbus 219er, Terminal 2 requesting physical clearance, contact land flight over
Okay,
230.
1013. And then for our FCU altitude, that's 7,000. Speed is dash, and then for the heading, we will be flying runway heading, so that's 061.
Philippines. Airfield 238, cleared to Atlantic
Then
land, expect radar vector.
IRS alignment is check, EFIS,
flight
arc 10
plan,
miles, flight
climb
directors
runway
both
heading
on.
departure,
So let's now
climb
disconnect the
7,000
ground
initial
services.
squawk 4405.
Disconnecting the jet bridge.
Cleared contact land via radar vectors to
And jet bridge is disconnected.
4405, Airfield 238.
FCU FIS setup check is complete. Moving on to startup preparation. APU master on.
QNH 1013.
Then wait for 3 seconds. APU starter on. Okay. Let's wait for the APU.
Advance and ready.
Hey, Sir Kero, what's up? Kero Teen on Facebook, mga Beshiewap. Support din natin yan. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo. Thank you, Captain Kero. Safe flights daw. Sir Andre is also in the house. Thank you, Sir Andre. Evening sa'yo. Kainis may hacker kami na na-encounter. Bakit, sir? What happened? Safe flight idol. Thank you, Sir Andre. Ayan, we're already starting our APU. After this, we're gonna set up our, or let's prepare for push and start. Hey, Sky Medic! Doc Zan, what's up? Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. And we have another streamer in the house, Sky Medic, on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Let's also support him. Doc, ba't offline ka na? Hindi na kita nabutan. Iniwan mo na ako, Doc. Iniwan mo na ako. Their APU is already available. Okay, so crew oxygen supply is on, fuel pumps on, air conditioning is on, navigation lights on, and then APU bleed on, external power off. Startup preparation checklist complete. Moving on to startup checklist. So beacon light on, and let's now disconnect the ground power. So we will now be pushing back. So we'll request for our push and start clearance. Ay, hindi ka ba offline, Doc? Ba't offline dito? Ay, ayun pala. Kanina kasi wala na eh. Ayan, i-standby ulit natin sa Doc. Kanina wala yan, promise, Doc. Kahit i-replay mo yung stream, wala yan, nawala ka. Kaya akala ko nag-offline yan. Nag-glitch ako sa FG. Bakit? What happened, Aster? Promise, Doc, nawala yan kanina. Ang meron na lang is ground and approach. Hindi ako nagbibiro. Kahit i-replay mo. Okay, let's now request for our push and start. Manila ground, Philippine 27, Bay 45. Ready for push and start, runway 06.
Philippine 27, push and start of Sierra LS. Advise when ready for taxi.
Push and start approved. Sierra 11 will advise when ready to taxi. Philippine 27. Okay, so we're gonna push back to Sierra 1-1. Promise, Doc, kahit i-replay mo. Mamaya, i-ano ko ha. Or baka ano lang, bug lang siguro sa EFD ng fly-by-wire. Kaya sabi ko kanina, hala, ba't nag-offline na si Doc? Tatampo na sana ako, Doc. Tatampururot. Okay. So let's start our pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
And then let's open our chart so we can make sure that we are pushing back to Sierra 1-1. Sierra 1-1. There. Let's go. We're now ready to push back. Hey! Kayla, what's up? Crystal K. Tanya Villara. Hi po, late kasi di nag-notif. Okay lang. No worries. Thank you, Kayla, for the share and welcome to the stream.
You may lift.
We're now pushing back.
Lifting the aircraft.
The aircraft is now being lifted.
Philippine 1104, contact tower 418.
We are cleared for start and push.
Bye.
Okay.
Contact tower
Cleared
118
for
decimal
start.
1. Thank you, sir. And have a good night. Philippine 104.
Parking brakes are released. Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Let's
You will start in
go.
the sequence.
Ayan. Sky Medic is still online right now. Please go ahead and check out his live stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So that's Sky Medic on YouTube and Sky Medic PH on Facebook and Twitch. If I'm not mistaken, there's also a PH for Facebook, Sky Medic PH. Go ahead and check him out. He's actually controlling RPLL tower right now. So we have full ATC services here in the Philippine. Is that FIR? I forgot the term. So anyway, let's now start our engine. So engine mode, ignition, starting engine number 2. Okay. So engine start. Engine is starting. Let's go. Di pa lumilipad. Di pa ako late. Correct, nakaabot ka, Kayla. Lipat ako sa RA. What's RA? Sa RA. Kuya Borg. Anong RA? Hindi ko sure what's RA. Go lang, Kayla. No worries. Okay, so we are now pushing back. Sierra 1-1 starting point. Startup point, rather. Akala ko lilipad ka sa Dasma dito, ba? Bakit naman kasi Dasma? Listo. Lapit-lapit lang. Hey, Jane! Thanks for the like. Welcome to the stream. Ayan, Jane. Actually, Jane Vismanes is the wife of Team LKV, whom we are actually cross-posted right now on Facebook. Wait, engine number 2 is available. Starting engine number 1.
Please set your parking brake.
There. So, please go ahead and check out Team LKV on Facebook as well. Happy Wednesday. Uy, Thursday na, Jane. Thursday na. Pasakay pa. Go lang.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Free ticket sa flight natin dito sa
Pin has been removed.
BORGGAMING sa
Have a good flight. Holding position waiting for the visual.
Okay, so we're
Thank
good.
you.
We are on Sierra 1-1 start point. Close the charts. Okay, well, let's just wait for engine number 1 to stabilize, and then let's proceed with our checklist. Again, shout out to our viewers right now. Thanks for tuning in. Listen to this ad.
Welcome to BORGGAMING channel. Borg is multi-streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Please support Borg by following him on Facebook and Twitch, and by subscribing to his YouTube channel. Kindly like and share.
Okay, engine number 1 is available. Engine mode back to normal.
Borg is also an
APU bleed off. APU master off. Startup checklist complete. Moving on to before taxi checklist. Transponder is set. Probe windows heat. Auto. Spoilers.
Thank you very very much.
Flaps. Takeoff, anti-ice not required. Auto brake. Max. Nose light. Taxi, runway turn off lights on, and then low lights. Turn that off. And then weather radar on. Okay, let's check our flight controls. Okay. So elevator up, down, neutral, rudder right, left, neutral, aileron left, right, neutral. Then our trim is down 1.0. There. Cool. So we're now ready to taxi runway 06. Let's request for our taxi clearance. Manila ground, Philippine 27, ready to taxi runway 06.
Philippine 27, taxi Kilo Golf 4, Charlie, Hotel 2, hold short, runway 06.
Taxi to Kilo, Golf 4, Charlie, Hotel 2, will hold short of runway 06, Philippine 27. Okay, let's now taxi. So park, brake off, and let's taxi to runway 06. Let's go. I don't have a co-pilot. Co-pilot left me.
Taxi 8, taxi Lima, hold short, Golf 5.
Lima hold short, Golf 5, Philippine 28, correction, airfield 28.
Good afternoon, Manila ground. Dial 99811 requesting IFR to Changi via text, please.
Oh, mukhang foreigner yan.
Bell
Foreigner.
99811. Good evening, Manila ground. Cleared to
Okay, cabin. Let's advise.
via radar vectors to Bukal. Then
Left
flight plan
clear.
to climb runway
Right
heading
clear.
on departure. Climb 7,000 initially.
Left clear.
1353.
Right clear.
Could I get my clearance via text, please? Dial 99811.
Bell 99811, roger.
Ground airfield 238, hold in short, Golf 5.
Okay, takeoff config.
Standby.
Okay, takeoff config is normal. ECAM all green, no blue. Our taxi checklist is complete. I don't have the livery for airfill. How come? I should actually download that. Try to download that.
Airfield 238, continue taxi Golf 5, Charlie, followed airfield in safety landing.
Golf 5, Charlie, following the traffic.
Hey, Kyla, what's up?
On the Airbus seatbelt. Airfield 28.
Thanks for the share. Welcome to the stream. Okay, left clear, right clear. What's that? What happened? He sent it to me.